Hello, Bead friends.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome to the official unboxing of the June 2024 Sam's Bead box. It is a beautiful box.
Indeed.
Titled
Berries and Wine.
So we are a California-based company here in Northern California. So we are not far from the Napa Valley and beyond. There's more wine country than just the Napa Valley. So I feel like I always grew up just kind of aware of just like that wine was just a thing here.
Absolutely. I think all my life it's been, Napa this, Napa that.
Right.
Wine this, wine that, grapes. You know, I have a little penchant for grapes.
Do
Really?
I might have purchased red and green grapes for Shyra and I this week. They were both on sale. So I was like, and I tell you, are you guys also like, I can't buy grapes without trying one first.
Absolutely. The store taste
test. I don't feel bad. Maybe I should feel bad, but I don't. So I always take one of each because they always have both. And you're like, I always see like whichever, I don't care. I don't have a preference. I just want the one that tastes better in that moment.
My mom bought the black grapes this week.
Like a Concord grape? No,
they're darker. They're
okay.
So sweet. So I've had 3 types of grapes this week.
I think that's kind of part of the feeling. Like even if you're like when folks come to visit, they always go to like or Nile visit. He like did his trip to Napa Valley and did like a bus tour to get to do some wine tastings. And there's just such like a warm spirit to doing these tastings. I've never gone on one of the bus trips, but like I've done as a kid. I went with my mom on a tasting because she would find ones that would also have like a grape juice or a sparkling grape juice option. And I even thought that was fun to get to have like a very high quality grape juice.
Oh, absolutely. Very fancy.
Very
especially in one of those beautiful wineries.
Right? It's just kind of also an experience.
Absolutely. And, you know, it really is a destination that people come to throughout the world. They come to the Napa Valley.
It's true. So we're going to bring you into the world of berries and wine, and we're going to unbox every item. If we have some time, we'll get to make a little bit with the box. So shall we begin, Shyra?
I think we shall.
All right. June is a lovely time of year in Northern California's Napa Valley. Sunshine fills the long summer days. A bounty of fresh fruit begins to ripen, and visitors come from around the world to kick off the region's high season.
As we reminisce about our favorite June memories, Sam recalls an afternoon wine tasting with friends at Domaine Carneros, surrounded by a gorgeous Napa vineyard. Rachel remembers the excitement of choosing the family's berries for the week at the farmer's market.
Shyra thinks fondly of the fabulous cherry pie and ice-cold limeades at the Cherry Festival every June.
That's right.
So, inspired by these summer memories, the June box is rich with wine and berry tones. Our wine flight, so you could say, includes Cabernet Reds, Rosé Pinks, and sparkling champagne. California sparkling wine. Paired with a delectable garnet and
amethyst.
You're right. You had to get the last word there.
I have to get the last word, always.
We're just going to dive into the beads.
I think we should.
Because it's the best way to, I think, like really show you what we are going for in this box.
Yeah, and this is a beautiful, beautiful box. Let us know in the comments. Do you have the box yet? What do you think? We love to see all of your comments.
If you've never purchased a Sam's Bead box and you're wondering what the heck we're talking about, every month we create a new theme called Sam's Bead. It's a new Sam's Bead box theme that you can get automatically. You can join as a subscriber, and we curate a palette for you every month. So you can go to samsbeadbox.com to sign up for our monthly subscription. It's kind of one of the coolest things we do here at the shop.
It's amazing.
Like lots of our gems you can find on our live sales, and then our curated check and gem palettes. You really got to be a Bead box subscriber. It's kind of fun. Just get something at your doorstep every month that's totally different and curated, because that's really our focus at the shop.
Absolutely.
So in that box, you get an insert. It's a 2-page insert. You can get what Shyra and I just read to help you understand where what this theme even is. And then you get an item list. And in that item list, for all the stranded items, it gives you all the details because they're not, strands wouldn't have tags on them. And then anything loose is also listed here, but those already come bagged with the info. We just also put it here so you have a full list. And here you can also find the retail value of each bead.
That's right.
So in case you're selling your pieces, it helps you know how to price them. The box itself is heavily discounted. If you add the retails up, it's usually, this one is $86 beads, but it's $49 a month for subscribers. We also sell the extra boxes after they've been revealed for $65 at samsbeadshop.com. That's linked in this video. So we're going to go down this item list because Rachel puts in a very special, in very intentional order here. I'm ready, Shyra. So I'll give, actually, yeah, if you have it, I'll go down. We're going to start with your 2 least favorite stones.
All right. Are you ready?
I don't know if you're ready for this, the very first item we're starting with, Shyra.
I don't think I am. I need to take a pause, a breath, but wow. The very first item of this month's bead box is an amethyst and garnet checkerboard faceted coin. A faceted coin in amethyst and garnet. These are 6.5 millimeters in size, and you get a 7.5 inch strand. Wow.
It's a beautiful quality amethyst. You can see based on just the clarity, and then a nice rich red opaque mix of garnet. And we had the idea to mix them. We couldn't pick. So sometimes when we can't pick, it's our sign that we need to do both.
And I love that 2 and 2.
Yeah, they did a nice job stringing these up for us. These are nice. So we're just gonna get that going.
All right, our next strand is a check glass fire polish rondelle in a light amethyst and lilac mix. They are 3 by 5 millimeters, and you get a 50-piece strand. This is also,
It's a pretty long strand here.
Yeah.
And you'll see we're cognizant about providing you a mix of bead sizes because as you design and shapes, because it's nice to have variety to find the bead. If you're like, oh, I need one more bead and maybe in this size, and hopefully we have it for you in the box. You don't even have to open your stash.
Next up, we have a Tiger Eye Smooth Round. This one is in a purple and fuchsia mix, and they are 10.5 millimeters in size. You get 10 pieces.
This is probably one of my faves because, of course, I love a gemstone.
You do love a gemstone.
And this is a chatoyant gemstone. So chatoyancy is that natural shine that a tiger eye has. So that you can't reproduce. That's just the earth's doing. What the altering here is the dye process to take it from a yellow or brown tiger eye to a rich fuchsia and purple mix. Which is some colors that Shyra and I have been enjoying.
Feeling just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I think everything in this box is beautiful, though, because next up we have our hibiscus and celsian. 12 millimeters in size, you get an 8-piece strand.
So this really reminds me of my Napa memory, because I was in Napa early in the last 6 months or so. And to celebrate a friend's graduation, we went to Domaine Carneros, which is this really cool. Here we go. It's this really cool place because they basically rebuilt the French chateau that's in France, in Napa.
And it looks like a castle.
It looks like a chateau.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And yeah, I know, but it looks like a chateau.
It's a chateau, not a castle, even though castle and chateau are the same thing.
But the feeling of it, it's surrounded by gardens, very well manicured. It's a very photographable. We took many photos there. And they bring us out a whole flight of, I think we mostly had sparkling wines.
Oh, nice.
And just looked out, we're outside looking out, sun, the sun was on us. It was just such a nice, relaxed, warm feeling there.
Yeah.
Very celebratory. So you'll really see that in some of these shimmering celsian pieces that we have in these next 3 strands. So these flowers they feel like the sun hitting the flowers in that garden.
The warmth and the beauty combined.
Also, I just one of my favorite check coatings is celsian.
Next up, we have a fire polish round, also in celsian. These are 4 millimeters in size, and you get a 40-piece strand. This is a beautiful bead.
It's a very beautiful bead.
Oh my gosh.
I could just stare at these all day long. Are you guys
Those are fabulous.
Are you guys as mesmerized as I am with just the beautiful color array in this bead?
Wow.
And it looks like it's a small, simple, but it's the fire polishing.
Not. It's everything all put together.
But wait, we have one more Celsian here.
Oh, would that be the fancy facet coin?
Yes.
9.5 millimeters in size. You get a 10-piece strand.
I could see I'm already having ideas. I think I'm going to need to make myself a nice chain necklace from this box.
Oh, yes.
Because I literally...
There's so many different shapes
and the colors all... You see, with the purple's already going to the Celsian, and we're not even done yet. Every color we pick, we spend a lot of time picking the colors that go in the box. And I just kind of want to use all of them in one piece.
In one piece, that would be an amazing piece. Next up, Sam, we have our check glass rose round. This one is in a pink golden luster. 5.5 millimeters in size. You get a 25-piece strand.
Hi, Rachel Malice is helping us out in the comments. Everyone wave hello to our friend Rachel Malice. It was her birthday this week. This week? Yeah.
Last week. Last Thursday, June 6th.
Yeah. In the last week or so. We can keep celebrating.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, wow. So these have that beautiful detailing of the rose. And this is a new shape to the shop too. This was a fun one to pick. We had a few different options of what coating we wanted to do on it.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately we were like, wait, if we make it like a true pink, it really has that rosy quality.
And I just love the golden luster on these. Look at that. It's magical.
Because the pink and gold luster is always is like a combination together.
Yeah. But wait, there's more. We have a fire polish rondelle and a fuchsia and crystal mix. These are 6 by 8 millimeters in size, and you get 10 pieces on that strand.
And this is where you can see where Rachel spends a lot of her time, and she loves picking out the very small details of the box. This is 2 different rondelles. Yeah. She wanted to make sure it felt rich enough of a strand. We consult on everything, but sometimes she comes up with these genius ideas. In this case, to do a fuchsia for half of the strand, and then a fuchsia mix for the other half. And she knows how to make my bead loving heart happy, because now I have a mixed bead and a mixed strand in one here.
Mixed bead, mixed strand, mix, double mix.
And if this starts to introduce some of those berry tones that we were going for, you can think of it some kind of also a wine, but like the berries are also a piece of it, because just already we feel like we've been go to the grocery store, like the options are just so much more.
Yes, they are. So let's move on. We've got our garnet pebble chip. These range in size from 4 to 8 millimeters, and you get a 10-inch strand.
Look, all garnet.
All garnet all day.
So this is our 3rd gem so far. I always like to tally how many total we have per box. We had the amethyst and garnet coins. We had the tiger eye. Now we have the garnet chips, I think. Oh no, there's one more gem.
There's one more.
This is one I really push. I was like, we need to put the garnet in there, because they're not just your standard chip. They're much more well tumbled and uniform. So I know this will be going to my chain in just a moment, if you're willing to share it with me.
Yeah. Well, and the color just works so well for this theme.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Look at them.
Look at.
I can see why folks are liking this box already.
Next up, Sam, we have
more strands. 4 more strands.
Fire polish drop in a Cabernet red silk luster. 6 by 8 millimeters in size. You get 12 pieces on this strand. What
do you guys think of the shape? This is one we keep looking at for future boxes. We like to mix it. We don't want to ever do a shape too much, but like we're always trying to figure out, like, if you like let us know as we do this unboxing, which ones are like yes. It's really helpful to know the winners, because we make all the boxes based on past feedback. As a big piece of how we planned. If we didn't think like a certain shape like really resonated, then we don't really want to bring it back. I feel like we're in a very creative space, so like it's always about tinkering.
Absolutely.
And finding things that resonate.
That's what makes it great. All right, next up we have our curved petal brio in a pink rosé. These These are 8 by 11 millimeters, and you get a 12-piece strand.
So when I think of, every time we talk about this box, this is the first bead I think of.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it was one of the early beer beads. And when Rachel showed me the color, I think it's the first time I really saw the box come to life. Because it's that, this is the rosé. This is like it really feels like a wine tone to me. So that has to go right there so you can really see the color.
Okay. Ooh. Say hello to our andesine faceted round. These are 3.3 millimeters in size, and you get a 7.5-inch strand.
So this is a feldspar. This is a beautiful feldspar, which is why you often see it labeled as andesine labradorite, because lab is also a feldspar. It is a newer stone on the market, and they generally heat to get some of the darker pieces. They can put it through a heating process, which really makes it a rich tone. These happen to be faceted so beautifully. I was shocked we were able to include this much andesine in the box, because this is a premium stone, and especially going alongside other very premium stones this month. What do you think?
I love this. You thought of the rosé beads. I thought of this strand when we came up with it. I was like, it's all the tones of wine and berries.
Wait, what's your favorite berry?
My favorite berry, raspberry. Maybe.
Yes, wait, I should bring some. I bought 4 cartons of raspberries at Safeway. They were on sale for like $2.
Oh, wow.
And they're so good.
I love raspberries.
It is the season.
It is. We have our fairy tale flower up next. This one is an antiqued red and amber mix with copper.
Wow.
They're 11 millimeters in size, and you get 8 pieces in the box.
This is such a good example of the many stages these checklist beads have to go through to get to their final stage, because the base is a red glass. They're pressing a bunch of red glass into the flower mold. It's just step 1. They usually have to then tumble it and smooth it so it's like a nice finished flower. And there's 2 coating processes they went through. Went through a copper coat. I would guess it went through the Picasso first, and then the copper to fill in the grooves.
It's incredible.
And we ended up with this beautiful bead custom for us, and another like rich red. We really wanted some of the rich like strawberries as well. You can think of the strawberries. You can think of your favorite red wine. This one really feels like red wine to me.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. What kind of wine? Are you red wine, white wine, rosé? What kind of? We got to know your faves here.
What's your fave?
What is my fave these days? When I drink wine, I don't ever remember the very specific type of it. I didn't just know that I really hate it or really like it. I often like things that are more bubbly.
Me too.
But I do not like a bubbly rosé. I don't know. I love rosé and I love sparkling wine. Do not give me a sparkling rosé.
I love sparkling wines of all. I also love this table cut hibiscus flower that you're holding in your hand. This one is in a red crystal with bronze, 22 millimeters in size. Isn't it glorious? Look at how the light just passes through there and picks up on that red.
We might be fighting over this pendant.
We might be.
We have to grab another box. This is gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
You can have this one today. I'll make a chain of everything else.
I get one bead. Sam's going to keep all the rest. I see how it is.
If I could put every other bead in a necklace, you should be thrilled that Sam has accomplished that.
I would be very impressed. And then you have to finish the necklace too.
I will not. I will be using hopefully some of almost every bead in this box. Lori likes a Moscato. Jennifer wants a white Zinfandel with Mountain Dew.
Oh. She's from the 80s. She's from the 1900s. So am I.
So am I.
Technically. So you've got a gorgeous grape pendant in your hand. Now the color does vary between the boxes. You're getting it's a 23 by 34 millimeters in size, and you get 1 piece.
We had a purple one and we had a
red one.
Yes, there's a red one. It's one of our chunkier check focals we've ever scored for the box. And it's literally a bunch of grapes. So it's always I always think it's a win when we can find something like really nicely thematic. Yeah. We actually don't intentionally want every bead to feel like just a bunch of grapes, because maybe you're like not wanting to actually make a wine jewelry collection. We still want the palette to be adaptable.
Exactly. These check glass daisy hearts are amazing as well. The color does vary in the boxes. These are a 3-piece set. I mean, I'm confusing sale reading with unboxing reading. 3-piece set. They are 15 by 17 millimeters.
We got a lot of fans of sparkling wine in the comments. So these are the purple ones, but there's a couple different colors included in the box.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wait,
Oh my
did I
gosh!
skip over this? We'll go this next, then we'll go there next. I lost the order over here.
All right. Coming up next is fire polish long drop in a purple opal with bronze. These are 8.5 by 20 millimeters, and you get 4 pieces of them. I am using these. But there's
okay, deal.
You can have the flower.
Fine, you have earned this. This is both purple and one of your favorite ever shapes in the box.
Yeah, and favorite combo.
So we have all the extras posted right now. If you go to the link in the below, this is a shape we were alerted that they're not cutting this shape anymore. It takes so much time to add the facets to this shape that they just have to pause production for indefinitely. So we have some of the last of them. And so if you want some of the extras, we have our extras and misfits of those, which are pretty nice looking. Actually, I like them because they're a little bit more varied in the glass tone. Mm-hmm. Highly recommend shopping those extras today before many of the extras will start selling out after today.
Right, next up is our blooming rose focal. So I think you did it in exactly the right direction.
Oh, good.
The color does vary amongst the boxes. These are 14.5 by 17.5 millimeters, and you get 1 glorious rose piece.
We do have, I think, that last shape in a few different colors in stock. So I would recommend looking that up. Look up fire polish drop to see what colors we have, because I don't think we're able to order much more of it. There's like 2 people doing like table cutting these days, and I don't think I think this might be considered a table cut.
Oh, what's the next bead? Would that be a pear brio?
Apparently.
Apparently.
We've got a...
bumps.
They're very nice.
They are very nice. These are in Celsian and a purple bronze.
I think they're really great.
So do I. I'm not going to laugh at that one.
One day. They have to be really... I can't even figure out what...
was out on the vine.
I love that you're dumb puns.
Who says my puns are dumb? I haven't.
Literally all of us. That's why we love them.
These are 12 by 15.5 millimeters, and you get a 4-piece set.
Which side do you like more?
Try to remember. I think I need to see if there are any extras because I like both sides.
Okay, Jody Mitchell. Jody Mitchell, my goodness.
Next up is our check glass long diamond in a garnet glass. They are 7 by 24 millimeters, and you get 6 pieces of them in the box.
Wow. Nice rich purple. These are nice lengths too. Like, if you're trying to add some extra length to your necklace, like go for something like this. It'll really have a night. We love the elegance of this bead when we selected it.
I feel like I'm always struggling to find good, beautiful red check glass
beads. Oh my gosh!
And so these are stunning.
Kind of have to see it in person, but hoping you get glimmers of how it catches the light.
I can see them with their long chain.
I was thinking about it. I was like, do I want a chunky? I don't know if I want chunky beads or not yet.
I'll take them. All right. Next up is our check glass wands. These are in a garnet luster. 6 millimeters inside. You're going to get about 12.5 grams, which gives you 45 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
These look like little berries.
Yes.
Yep. Little currants.
That didn't occur to me.
Okay.
I know you get it.
I know.
I'm not worried about you getting it.
I have to be straight-faced.
Why? What's the fun of that?
There's no fun in being straight-faced. No.
I don't think you were very straight-faced with your students. I saw y'all interacting.
No. No, if something was funny, it was funny. Like, don't fall down. I'm going to laugh. All right, we've got 2 more items in this box. Oh, I love it. I love just moving things around. Look at that.
You gotta figure out how you start. I love when some folks will start putting things together and make little trays to design just mini palettes.
That's usually what I do when I'm tackling a new box. Is I take out my crystal trays and I start designing mini palettes. These flower links are up first. They are 15 by 21 millimeters, and you get a 2-piece set.
I mean, like there's sometimes we're just like, we've got to make some earrings here, and like
those scream. Look at that. Oh, Sam.
Or.
Just
that's more summery with the golden glow, but you don't have to do it. You can mess with it.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of beads you get to pick from here.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of deciding like, what else could look nice. You can kind of make a little chain.
Oh, wow.
I had a chain of a couple beads. Ooh. Oh, I don't have time to make multiple pieces.
And you also can use them for things other than earrings.
True. You could make it it could be a cool little bracelet link. If you buy some extras, you could make a chain of. Oh, I could mix them into the chain of the necklace. Ooh, I'm gonna need some extras.
You better hop on that app and get some. And last up, we have our filigree coin pendant.
I got scared for a second. I was like, I don't have any more beads.
This is a 31 millimeters inside. Absolutely gorgeous with all of that detail.
This is definitely my top 3 of the box.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I mean, just look at the detailing.
It's pretty stunning.
And there's a golden tone to it as well. It's not gold plate, right? It's it's the antique brass plate, which has this golden brassy quality that I just adore. I mean, look at it next to
the garnets.
Luxurious.
There's something so regal about it.
This might be the center of my chain. I haven't debated if the chain is going to be like a on flowing chain or if it needs to have a focal yet. That's the whole box, isn't that?
Wow, it is stunning. What do you guys think? What are your favorites from Berries and Wine?
Berries and Wine, Berries and Wine. Wow, I don't even know how you would pick exactly.
Simple. My favorites are all of it.
Everything just ended up blending so nicely. This is, I think, one of our. Sometimes, you know how when we make the palettes for the sales, like some ends up being like even better than we expected them to be. This one, really proud of how it came together.
Oh, absolutely. And I think Rachel is too, because she works so hard on each and every box to make sure that we have the right balance of sizes and shapes and colors.
We have 2 meetings a week just to make sure the boxes are looking good. So if you want to shop the extras, if you're seeing some things, you're like, oh, I need a whole box, I need some extras, I would say use the app. So what you can do is 2 ways to get to. You can go to June 2024 Sam's Bead box there. You can get an entire box here. Every single thing is $65. So you're still getting that discounted from the $86. You can also buy the extra design elements that we'll show you in a moment, as well as all of the individual extras. Oh, and bonus, more platings. Oh, 6 left for the copper.
Uh-oh, you better hop on that.
No, I didn't do anything.
But will you remember to check out?
Hopefully.
That's the question.
So everything you can find here. And if you want even more info, you have to use the shop button. The shop button is our newest place where we can put links for you. There you go. Berries and Wine is right there. So I'd use the shop tab, the second one. Go to Berries and Wine. And this is where you can get all things June 2024. So you can find Jesse's image. You can watch this unboxing. You can see what's coming up with the box. So we're with Sarah. There's no date here, but
it's Tuesday.
It should be this Tuesday, yeah. Extra box. Link to shop all the extras. Just click. I've used my. It's not clicking. Well, that's interesting. Go back in. That's fascinating. All right. Well, it's the arrow will still work for you. And you can also download the insert if you ever like want to have a digital copy or print out a copy onto paper, because the ones we print can fade in the sunlight. Or you can click that to get the image of the box as well. So Bead box 2024. Where are we?
June.
And then here's where you can find the photo. And you can find the insert as well. So it's really nice. You can go here and download it. Go down, and it says download right there. So that is everything we think you'll need. Plus, we have more classes than just Sarah coming up for you.
We do.
We'll briefly show you the design elements because we want to get making today. I need time to make earrings and chain.
I have no idea what I'm going to make.
So we would like to show you what we have come up with to go with the box. These are things that did not come in the box, but things that we think you might inspire you and kind of you can think of as the pairings.
Yes, these are our bead pairings.
So Rachel always comes up with a seed bead mix. This is one of my favorites of recent. With the champagne and the red and the purple tones in there. You can get that in 2 sizes. Here are the 8-O's.
I love this mix.
Such a nice job.
Yeah.
You can also get a 2-hole Tila mix.
Look at those.
So these are beautiful Miyuki, high quality Miyuki Japanese seed bead. And you can use it for 2-strand design. You can use it for stitching, leather wrap bracelets. These have been very popular in the shop. You also can find our trio for the month. This month we went for amethyst. I don't want to get it wrong. Copper and spinel. Yeah. I think the spinel is one that's not labeled. I never see this. I'm pretty sure that's the spinel.
Yeah.
So 3 colors of soft flex stringing wire. So these are for crimping that we recommend. So you get a nice little discount. So instead of $24.95, which would be the normal cost for buying them separately, usually we have these for around $20 when you buy it as a trio.
Now these were the design elements that we also shared with another box, Sam.
The pipe chain was, yes.
And the soft flex as well.
Oh, you're so right. Because a lot of the colors were shared with Mookaite Memories, you might actually already have some of our Silver Silk selections. So here's a little reminder of what those were, because we are also designating these as the official Silver Silk for this box as well. Because we wanted these tones. We wanted a nice purple. And so we kept with our antique copper over purple pipe chain. Make sure to get some of those cord ends here.
They're so easy to use. You just slip them on.
Slip them right on the end of that cord.
A great finished look to all of your pieces.
So you got a couple more colors as well. And then for a flat mesh, we do a little duo. You get the purple and a red knitted wire. This is like a flat ribbon type. And for these, you want to get these crimp ends that we sell. And all you have to do is fold over the end just a little bit to fill this space. Put a little bit of glue and then crimp it down. It'll be very secure and you can use it like a chain to finish your necklace. It's just one way you can use it. But for all the inspiration using Silver Silk, head to silversilkonline.com and you can learn all about using Miele's beautiful products. And look how nicely the colors work.
So perfectly.
With this box, I think my favorite's probably going to be this. Got to be that purple. Here's all of it. And then take a look at how nice the seed beads look with it.
I think I'm going to need some of those Tilas.
So lots to kind of play with in this month.
Shall we play?
That's why exactly where I'm wanting to head, because I am just in a making mood all of a sudden.
Making mood. Oh, what are we stealing before you can get to it?
Uh-oh. It's like the Hunger Games.
A little bit. Fine.
I'm gonna start with earrings. I like to start simple to kind of really get in the flow. So I'm gonna grab this pair here.
You took them.
I'm trying to see like what they would do. Look with the purple.
Oh, that's
pretty, but they're yours.
I can share. There's 4 of them.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going a different direction.
Okay.
Folks, we need to pick out a couple beads to go with these charms, because I'm envisioning maybe 2 or 3 beads dangling down from them. But I have no idea what those should be yet. Let me try to make this a little closer for you to be able to see. I definitely want to include a Celsian. Gosh, there's kind of no wrong way to go with these.
No, not at all. Those colors just work so well together.
I could use a coin. Oh, the coin is even more luxurious feeling to me. And this was a bead I was looking forward to the entire time when we were designing this box.
Yes,
folks, this is the bead. This is the bead for me.
Is that the Sam favorite?
Wait, what was the other my other favorites?
It was pendant.
Pendant, and then and the coins. I really like the garnet too. This could be my pair. So many choices.
You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong.
That's like almost the issue.
Too many choices.
So many good options here. If I want a more, like, who am I making for? Like, I think of like the tones like my mom likes here. I feel like she might like a nice summery pairing. So I'm gonna try the.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick little brio wrap. Let's see where Shyra's starting.
So I am just kind of playing around. I had to grab the coins first. I will never, ever not be a fan of coins of all kinds. So I'm hoping Sam doesn't take all of those Celsian coins as well. So, of course, I also am a compulsive sorter. So I started sorting out the garnet and the amethyst. I'm probably going to use them together. But, you know, we'll see how this goes. And then the other 2 beads that I pulled out were these, that lovely pink with a golden luster. So detailed. Yes. And then, of course, the little purple rondelles, of course, because I'm me. I'm me. Did you expect anything else?
I did not. I didn't know. Like, I just didn't know which purple. I thought you were going to start with the darkest purple possible.
Which purple will Shyra pull? So you're starting with earrings. I think I'm going to go for a bracelet. Nice. Maybe. Maybe. The inspiration has not struck yet. I just like playing around.
So let's do a little brio wrapping over here, folks. We'll do a quick reminder in case you have not done a brio wrap in a while. It's not actually too hard. So what we're going to do is I'm using a 22 gauge German style wire that we carry in the shop. This is the gold color, because that gold color will be pretty close to the brass we put in the box. Has similar golden hue. I'm not a stickler for it need to be exact, because it's almost an impossible thing to do. But I also kind of think it does work. Like, I think it works very well. So what I like to do is I start by crossing my wires, have a shorter and longer end. And the longer end, I need more room. The longer end. Oh, this is a new pair of Zerom we're trying out. Are
they nice? I love
it. It has a nice precision to those. These are mini flat nose. We don't carry these yet because we wanted to test them out. That's kind of nice.
I've been testing. I'm in love with them.
Oh, I can grab even right into that brio. So I'm going to grab. We bent that straight up. I like to grab my little triangle. And we need to do a pretty nice tight wrap. So I'd like to push this wire over a little bit to make sure the spiral is really going this way and not kind of going this way. And I only need 2 wraps here. This would be even easier with a 24 gauge, but I had the 2x2 in front of me and it fit the check bead nicely.
Is this the part where I admit to Sam that I have a full spool of 26 right here?
26? Oh, that'd be so easy with 26.
Oops.
And then you don't have to do more wrapping. You could just kind of do your loop and call it a day. But I like to be a little bit extra with it. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. And we're going to make a loop. It's just like a wire wrap loop. Which you should be pretty accustomed to. So it should look something like this right now. And here's where you can decide how much wrapping you want to do. So at minimum, you need to do at least a couple wraps. Just to secure that loop. It looks pretty good, but I'm going to do a couple more wrappings just to fill out some of that extra space that I have. I think it can create like a nice finished look. And you know I love a brio wrap, a nicely wrapped brio.
Oh, yes.
If I wanted to do a lot of wrapping, I probably should have started with like a lot more wire. And now I have an interesting question because I like to end the wrapping higher up. And I've given myself no wire to do so. But you don't have to end it up. So in this case, I'm going just to wrap pretty much as I can. Y'all, you should have started with more wire than I did. Give yourself options here. And just cut it. Gently tuck that end in, or else you might frustrate yourself if you overdo it here. Okay. It's also, I haven't used this tool yet, so I don't know how precise they are. That looks actually that's pretty easy with this tool. Oh, I got a little lopsided wrap today. It's so cute.
I love the way the gold and that color work together.
Yeah, I had a hunch the rosé color would really look nice there. All right, let's keep going. I can't be a perfectionist if I'm going to finish a pair of earrings.
Yeah. Is raspberries your favorite berry too?
I do like raspberries, but I find them an annoying berry because I feel like I buy them and the next day they're like covered in mold.
Yes. It's like strawberries too.
With strawberries, I feel like I at least have some control over. I know if I cut up the strawberries, they'll last a lot better in my fridge.
Mm-hmm. The raspberry, they're temperamental. They're like avocados.
But I do like you could and sometimes it's like I can eat a whole thing of raspberries in one sitting.
Yeah. And
so when sometimes the cost of it doesn't make any sense to me. But so it's more of a treat berry. I think of the raspberries a treat berry. And strawberries I buy all the time. All right, let's wrap up one more. You'll find that even if you do the second one's always better because you're like, oh, okay, right. I remember everything, all the habits I like with wrapping. So what are you going for bracelet? I feel like you often go for bracelet.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to do something different. I could have gone for earrings, but.
You are doing a bracelet?
Yeah.
How is that something different?
No, different than you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I mean, I could go for a necklace, but I don't think I have the time to finish one.
You also wear a lot of bracelets, don't you?
I do, because I'm always using my hands and gesticulating wildly. Besides, I'm pretty sure next Friday class, 3 p.m., we'll be doing some earrings.
Is that which class is that? Which class is that?
Oh, the class with me.
Just you? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember. I'd make sure I wasn't forgetting a class that I'm doing. All right, so I'm doing that again. I'm coming in and making my wire wrap loop. You can see I have more wire to use this time, but I'm just still going to try to mirror what I did last time, mostly so they look close enough. See if my mom's in a mood for. See, I don't make a lot of earrings because I like to make things I can wear, but I think my mom will enjoy some new summer earrings.
Aww.
All right, how many more wraps? Let's see if one.
See, that's the benefit of my mom because she only wears.
I know you're so lucky.
So I don't ever have to match them.
Shyra's mom wears 4
different earrings.
Literally different earrings.
Every day. She's like, where are my earrings? And
is it like a tub? How does she pick them?
She just has, multiple containers of earrings because as a maker, sometimes I lose earrings. And I'm like, what do I do if I can't replicate it?
Thelma.
Just give it to my mom. I give her all the singles. And then over the years, we have friends who also give her the singles too, so she gets
oh my gosh,
lot of earrings.
All right, we have the first wrap done. The other one should be a lot quicker because I'm just gonna do either a simple loop or a wrap loop. Regardless, they're pretty. It's faster. Let's do a wire wrap loop. So use the same wire because 22 gauge is a little thin for a simple loop. So start my wire wrap loop. Bend your 90 degrees.
I do have 20 gauge.
So prepared over there.
I'm very particular.
I prefer chaos beading.
Like,
Use whatever's in front of me. I'll make it work.
I prefer knowing exactly what I have. Exactly.
All right.
I'm very particular that way. And I don't like to whine about it, but
oh.
c'est la vie.
There's got to be more directions we could take this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I started with just making my loop with 2 wraps. I'm going to put on my coin. Like this one more. Oh, look how pretty it looks.
Oh, that's stunning. Your mom's going to love that.
All right, and I'm thinking about the direction of the loops because this loop needs to go this way to hook onto here. So I'm going to need to make sure the loop is going that way because that'll keep the brio facing nicely. The coin might turn around unless I do something extra to it, but we're not worrying about that in a second.
I mean, you can worry about it in a second.
In about 5 seconds, I will take a look at that. So I like a lot of like connections I can trust with the jewelry. Like, so this case, I'm not using any jump rings. I'm using the wire wrap loop, so everything like theoretically can't come apart.
Mm.
I feel like I could probably got this from Rachel Malice. Just like, I want the jewelry to feel like it'll stay as it is for as long as possible.
I had one jewelry catastrophe once, and
you still remember it?
I still remember it. I still have a little PTSD when I stand on a bar platform. And because of that, BART is our rapid transit system here, and because of that, I will never do single loops again. Never. Wow. Wrapped loops all day.
All right, so I think I'm going to wrap back over the coin. I had some extra wire, so if I think I'm going to wrap over the front of the coin. And I'm coming across. And then, so I came across the bead and around. Shyra, I'm almost those earrings, so it's almost the Shyra show.
Oh my goodness. You already finished
the
piece?
One earring. So in Thelma's eyes, I've
finished.
But look what I grabbed.
You're prepared.
Ear wires. If my mom's gonna wear them, I probably need to put ear wires on them.
I love that it's going to be Father's Day on Sunday and you're making it pair rings for your
mom. My dad doesn't have his ears pierced. He can have a bracelet or something. All right, what do you guys think? Oh, I see why people are liking this box. This is very pretty.
That is stunning.
Okay, I am getting more and more excited about this box. Now I want to make a whole chain of these colors. All right, can I move over
absolutely.
to you?
So my original plan.
Yeah, I'll let you adjust it as you wish.
Everyone knows, plans sometimes need to change. Was to make a bracelet. And so if you're just joining us, I pulled apart the amethyst coins, separated them out from the garnets, because garnets I have another plan for. I also stole one of Sam's Celsian coins because, yes. And then I pulled the... oh no, he heard me. The purple rondelles and those beautiful pink golden luster flowers. The roses, they're like stunning. This might be one of my favorites.
They're real. I want to use some of those in the chain.
So my original plan was just to make kind of a delicate little bracelet, easy breezy, wire wrapped, rosary chain style. And then I thought I laid it down here, And do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm seeing?
Wait, what?
I said this is a necklace.
Yeah.
This is a necklace.
Have you held it up? Because that chain is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is amazing. Let's put it. It's so summery and light and delicate and amazing.
Oh, wow.
And so the question then became, what do I pair with this necklace? Because I guess technically you don't have to have a pendant or centerpiece. So I know the big pendant was Sam's favorite, so I stole it. And I was like, maybe I'll use that. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you should use that. That's perfect.
Isn't that pretty?
Yep.
But I have another plan for that. And then I thought, well, let me pull out my fave. That would be the long drop. And I thought, it's nice, but maybe too dark. And so, watch.
Okay.
Because I took one of the paragraphs and I put it right there with the start of my chain. And I'm like, that's it. That is going to be
that's pretty.
Perfectly beautiful, delicate amazingness.
That's
right
really
there.
Nice.
Look at how it glows.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can you add any decoration to it?
I don't think it needs decoration.
No Shyra extras.
Sometimes in life, I can't believe I'm about to fix my lips to say it. You don't necessarily need extras.
I was gonna wrap the top of it.
No, you can't have that strand.
No, on your piece.
Oh, what if I was bold and did a whole second strand of my necklace?
Yes.
Look at that.
Do it.
That's pretty.
Yes, do it. Wait, that's so nice, Shyra.
I feel like I would wear that piece.
You would wear this. You have to do what you would love.
Yellow, pink, and purple. What? Who would ever wear yellow and pink, Sam? All right, so that's where I am right now. Kind of putting this together. Sam made 2 beautiful little wire wrappings and his wrapped loops. I have to make, unfortunately, 10 kajillion of them.
Well, I'm about to do a whole chain too.
Oh, okay.
We need more time in the day.
We keep saying that, and time just does not appear. we keep trying. So the wire I am using is the German style wire from the shop, 26 gauge, because that's really my favorite size, that my favorite gauge wire to work with when I am making all of these a million wrapped loops.
Yeah. It made it just so much easier on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of forms more effortlessly. What I'm having to do is fight the wire a little bit to do all these wrappings, but it does you get to at least see the wire a little bit more, which I like.
As long as it's balanced, I do have that whole spool over here. I got it from this place called Sam's Bead Shop.
Oh my gosh, did you use a discount code?
I did use a discount code.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Customer loyalty code.
Woohoo! I am a loyal customer.
I guess now you have your employee code.
Yes.
Guys, the employee code is more than 10%.
Shh, don't tell people my secrets. Your secrets, because you're an employee too.
I technically am.
All right. Is anyone making with us today?
I hope so.
Or what is the first thing you're going to use from the box? How about that question? The first thing that you're like, oh yes, this is what's coming up first.
All right, finish the earrings.
All right. Can we see?
Yes. I'm very happy. Rachel often will do earrings on these unboxings. It's very smart because that's very nice to get to the end of a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very accomplished right now.
Right, because it's 3:57.
Y'all, you could make these in 15 minutes. You could probably make these faster than I made. You could watch the replay and be like, Sam, I made that faster than you did. You slow poke. So go time yourself and post them in Gem Chat and tell me how much you beat my time by. Or if you are relaxing into the box and say, Sam, I took my time.
Mm-hmm. It took me 3 hours.
And I made the most perfect wraps ever.
Those
Your wraps
nice.
don't match. I know. I'm not redoing it. I finished them. I don't think my mom is that choosy. She will I think
she's gonna love those.
These are actually very
they're very her.
Because she has I know she doesn't have a lot of these colors in her jewelry collection. So I'm very pleased with those. let's see, I have a few minutes to start planning my wire.
You do. I want to see the planning process, the Sam Siegel planning process.
Well, I just like to lay beads next to each other. So usually it's called chaos/mess.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen a little bit of that process.
Maybe.
So.
Sometimes chaos is good though, especially when you are designing.
So I like to start.
Marika, absolutely. You should check the app or the website. All of our Beadbox extras posted today at noon Pacific. And so you're able to get some more of the flower links. Oh,
definitely. They're very easy to find. The easiest place to find them is on the app, Sand Speed Shop app, because you can literally they're currently at the top of the app without even trying. But if you're watching this later, you can go to shop and click berries and wine, and then get to all of the individual extras. So let's find our links. Why are those this? Oh, we have a matte and a non-matte option. Very subtle. Where are the links? We got to find the links for you. View all. There we go. Right there.
Oh, right there.
Got links in 3 different.
Oh, look, and Rachel Mellis posted it for you in the chat, so you can click right on it. Thank you, Rachel.
Let's take a look what my potential bead. Oh, the jokes are not going to stay put. That's okay. I think I'm really going to want to go for a variety chain here. What beads am I missing? Rondelles I can still use. Oh, you have beads over there.
What? Don't look at me. Marianne, I agree. She said, I just might need another box.
Yeah, I'm kind of heading that direction. I was like, oh, I'm going to need a lot of these beads.
Yep.
Grab. Do you have an next amethyst? How much amethyst do you need?
Go for it.
Okay. I suppose we could grab another box too.
I suppose, you might know where to find things. Just in case.
All right. Yeah, I think I let these beads all just blend so nicely together. So as long as I break up with some of the lighter tones, so Shyra lets me steal some more Celsian, or if I use maybe the Celsian flowers, I think that'll work into a nice chain. So let's do a couple links before we sign off, because I am a huge fan of a nice. You're using a 26 gauge?
Yeah, would you like some? It's so easy to work with.
It's easier, isn't it?
Lynn Ackerson said she just ordered another one too.
You don't have a 24, do you?
No, just 20 and 26.
I haven't used 26 in ages.
It's my favorite.
It's so light. Yes. Goodness. I guess I'll like that. Actually, I think sometimes I like to look at the thicker chain.
Okay.
It'll be
20?
No. 22 is plenty thick for doing wire up loops.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Here we go.
Oh, Janet votes for a Gemstone box subscription too.
It's definitely something we've looked at. It's a whole other beast to do something like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's probably a very good idea. It's mostly a time thing. I'm sure we have enough time to make it to plan it properly.
Yeah.
You would subscribe to it, Janet? How much do you want it? How much would you want it to be per month? Would you want it, and would you want it each month?
Or would it be like a quarterly thing?
Right. So with my wire up loops, you have some with wire up loops in general, you have options, starting with just how many you want to do. I'm going to do around 3 because I like the look of 3, and it also helps fill out your chain. 1 loop faster at a time. Whew, I cannot see. Always make sure. Oh my God, I got wire everywhere. Poking me. All right. I always like to tuck that together so it's nice and tight. I gotta start with the garnet, Shyra.
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. There's a wine called a Syrah, but it's Syrah as opposed to Shyra. So I've always thought that's my wine.
Syrah. Whatever will be, will be. Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she sang to me. You like? I hope you're enjoying the 3 different key signatures of this.
Yeah, it's very hard to sing along.
I was like, oh, that's too high. We'll do a lower key signature.
And the words getting mixed up too.
Oh, I'm not. Oops.
Whoops. We just sing. Who cares about the words or notes or anything?
It's about the feeling.
It's about the feeling.
Whatever will be.
Will be.
Que sera. All right, I did a link. That's not too hard, but I just need a bunch more.
All right, can you do 4 links?
Ooh, probably not. It's already 4:04. I'll do another link. And I'm gonna force myself to link them together as I go. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep remembering to link them. All right, I'm liking this tool.
Me too.
So I'm really putting a lot of tension with this finger to bring this wire around. That's how I really get the coiling, the wrapping here started as tightly as possible. And you want to come with the flush side. This is the flush side, the flat side. Right up against where you want to cut. And come in and tuck in the ends. And you can even, to tighten up your wraps, you can squeeze them on the sides gently. And you can squeeze them up and down. And it kind of just makes everything a little bit nicer. All right, bead order. I got it from something dark. I want to go to something light. So let's go to Celsian coin. Okay, I've now used them in both pieces. I clearly
favor the Celsian coins.
Really like the Celsian coins. Oh, and I could do the same wire wrap technique. So this doesn't have to be your standard. So to start, we start like we know it, as we know it. And what I can do is I can still come over that bead here. And see, I like to come across the bead. So it's coming from this side, so I want to end in the bottom corner.
Oh, are you wrapping that bead?
I mean, if I got wires, so
might as well use it.
I can theoretically do the same thing on the back side. Let's see if I want to. Yeah, I have still enough wire. This is just one little decorative option you have. I like doing some little extra wire accents because I think it also just reminds folks that it's a handmade piece. Like, I don't know, you can see a lot of, you've seen a lot of rosary type wire wrapping with those little extra elements. I think it can be a nice touch. Okay, I'll do one more link because it's already looking so pretty. I still have some, I'll use up this wire. How are you doing over there? Where folks are going to want to see what you're doing.
I'm just, I chose a piece that involves a lot of tiny little pieces. And so it is not something that's going to be finished.
No, yeah, I gonna have about 2 inches of necklace done.
I will not even have that much. Well, I guess I do. Never mind. Shh. What do I know?
What did you say? You just shush yourself? Shyra, I want to go back to the park we were just at.
I want to go back. I want to dink more.
Well, I want to work on my chain.
Oh, we can do that too. What do we have to do today?
Only 8 things on the to-do list.
Oh, that's right. It's a pretty to-do list.
Take a break.
That's on the list.
Take a break?
Mm-hmm.
You actually put that on the list?
No, I did not. But that would be one that's easy to check off. Even
for a bead like this, I could still come back through and wrap them.
Those are so pretty.
Not if I don't forget to connect them in the next
Please connect.
second.
Connecting.
Okay, Alexa. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Ooh, oh. I don't think we don't have one in here.
Not here, but anyone watching.
Oh. Recalculating.
I don't know if I have quite enough wire. Let's see. I can always unwrap it if I don't have enough wire.
You can do it.
I might have just enough wire. I've never actually done a wrap like this. Huh.
With the 3 beads?
I've never done it quite like this.
Oh, that's pretty, Sam.
But it's a nice way to add a little layer to it.
What was I doing? Don't know. Danielle, I did that the other day, and Sam might have been upset.
She literally did it like 2 days ago. I was shocked.
I wasn't even thinking. It's because I was wearing, what did you call it? Beetlejuice shirt?
Yeah, you were wearing black and white. I was like, oh my God, it's so Beetlejuice. And you said it 3 times. All right, this is we already have the inspiration of what this necklace is going to look like. Lots of wire accents running through this. All I did here was wrap around each bead and then connect it back on the other end. Daniel said, that's 1.
I'm not saying it again. I've learned my lesson. Have I?
All right, I have to pause or I won't be able to stop.
Me too. I'm at a pausing point.
Like, we want to see.
You want to see my piece?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I just broke it.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I can show you the idea. So I am going to do a double strand somehow.
Let's scooch her a little bit.
Here we go. But in the meantime, I've got my chain going.
Pretty.
Like set that.
And you still.
Pretty.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm still gonna do. Celsius. I'm gonna have to get some beadbox extras myself, because I want another full strand of Celsius in my life, or 10. Was that what you were waiting for?
Like 1. We need 1 more.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
I really like it.
Me too. It's sparkly. It's purple. It's yellow.
Well, I'm already excited about this box. So here's my finished. Here are my earrings. Y'all, if you want to like recreate them, be my guest.
Bead.
Or pick your own beads. I'm always curious what combinations you might come up with the box. Especially like what else how can you use those links? So have fun making this box. Our boxes are all about finding joy in creation. We want to take some of the headache away from you by curating the collection so it's really ready to use.
And absolutely. And it's just so fun to be able to look for different things, different elements that you can use and combine, and then just present it to you and be like, voila, now create. Voila!
I sound like Darth Vader. Uh-oh, I hope we're not having an audio issue. If we're having an audio issue, sorry. We're going to sign off, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Tuesday morning with Sarah.
Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific with Sarah, and then 5 p.m. Pacific for our Beadbox live sale.
Excellent.
We will see you then. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Go to samsbeadshop.com to shop the extras, samsbeadbox.com to sign up for Sam's Bead Box, because the July box theme is...
Gosh, we were literally just upstairs with it. Oh. Yeah. So you want to subscribe before July 9th in order to get that right when we ship them out. Thank you. Lock it up. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We hope you have fun with the box. And good night or good morning, wherever you are.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.